Hi there, I'm at BioTrinity in London. I'm here with Adam Stoten, who is the CEO of Oxford University Innovation, going to talk about tech transfer. I guess one of the facts is that UK seems, according to some stats, to be performing better in tech transfer compared to continental Europe. I was wondering why is that, or if you have any, what's your opinion on that?
I think the UK is performing very well in tech transfer at the moment, and you look at the outputs from the likes of ourselves, Cambridge, Imperial, they're very good, and they compare very well to the US as well in terms of metrics. In terms of why the UK is performing well, I think it's had some benefits in terms of continued support from government, and in terms of research councils, particularly providing translational funding to help actually bridge the old cliche of the valley of death to get technology to the point where we can find a partner. It's had a consistency of institutional support from universities, from the Vice Chancellor downwards, the likes of the top universities, and I think that's enabled those universities to really invest in the infrastructure to support tech transfer, and that's made a difference.
It's good. I guess other countries try to catch up now.
And there are some very, very good tech transfer outfits across Europe. ETH Zurich, KU Leuven, they are world-class outfits. So it may be a question not so much of whether there are world-class TTOs in Europe as to the level of consistency of those operations.
That's great. And we covered it 6 months ago. You did a really interesting partnership with Evotech on both private public partnership and both getting funding on the side. I guess now it's been 6 months. How is that program going?
Very well. So this is Lab282, and this was a partnership between ourselves, between Evotech and Oxford Sciences Innovation. 13 million, really with the main premise of pulling out of basic research at Oxford new drug discovery programs. And that's going very well so far. So we announced the first funded programs earlier in the year. We're in the process of pulling together the applicants for the second round, and over the course of the 3 years we hope to fund between 30 and 40 different projects, with the end result of more new biotech companies created around those. So we're very pleased with that progress so far.
That's great. And maybe my last question is, if you have any, let's say, favorite or any really success story coming out from Oxford you want to highlight, biotech success story?
I mean, there's a growing portfolio, and
it's a tough question.
It is, and catalysed particularly in the last couple of years by the presence of Oxford Sciences Innovation, which is now 580 million devoted to new Oxford spin-outs. We created more than 20 companies last year, so there's a growing raft of early stage companies. To pick out one that's particularly exciting, that's maybe just precedes that, Nightstar X, which was formed about 3 years ago. The first major investment from Syncona, which is the Wellcome Trust's investment arm, and developing new gene therapies to treat ophthalmic conditions. They've reported very positive clinical data on the first product, which is to treat choroideremia. And we have licensed further programs into the company, which has then gone on to secure a Series A round of more than 30 million, and bringing in NEA from the States to invest in that. So we think this is a particularly promising company that's progressing very quickly through clinical development.
That's great. Great. Thank you very much, Adam, and enjoy the rest of the day then. Thank you.